Hey, what's happening, guys? Matt Ogus, legendsofesthetics.com. I'm just chilling at home in the kitchen at the moment. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Got my blue balls, taking the gods on, chilling. And the topic of this video is what should the topic be? Is not hitting PRs. That's the topic of this video. Not making gains. Honestly, I guess the topic of this video is just one of the ways of training smart. One of the components of training smart. Right? Generally, programming is important. Effort is obviously paramount. It's more necessary than anything. You need the effort. You get the effort, you got the programming, you got the food, you got the eating, you got the sleep, you got the rest, recovery, all these different things. Every once in a while, common sense is on that list when it comes to reaching your goals. Just some common sense. And I was happy that I was able to flex my common sense today at the gym. I entered the gym today with my goal. I always have goals. Every single lift, I'm making it, I'm increasing it. PRing on every single lift is the name of the game, generally for me, most of the time. Unless like I have a specific volume that I have to hit. Generally, my workouts are structured for small, tiny little PRs all the freaking time, which over time add up to large, PRs. And that's just the way I do things. Today I was supposed to hit my 235 overhead press for 3 to 5 reps, and I fucking hit my goals. That's just the way I train, right? So I'm at the gym, and I'm like feeling weird because one, I didn't get much sleep. Well, not as much as normal, not as much as I need. But two, my shoulder, I know that it feels just a little bit weird. About 90–95% of how it should feel, right? And granted, I'm about to lift fucking the heaviest overhead press of my life. And I'm thinking to myself, like, is today the day that I actually do this? Like, should I be doing this right now? And I'm kind of going back and forth as I'm working my way up towards this 235. And finally, I hit 200 for 1 rep. And it was actually pretty decent. That's the funny thing. Like, I feel unconfident about hitting this 235, but the bar speed is telling me, hey, you got this. But at the same time, my shoulder feels a little weird. I might have slipped on it wrong. Might have been this 150-pound dumbbell presses I did a couple days ago. Might have been these flies that I did. But basically, my shoulder feels a little weird. Like I go like this, I go down, and if I turn or if I rotate my shoulders like this, it feels weird. If I rotate them out this way, it feels fine. Yeah, but if I rotate it inward, it feels kind of weird once I get low enough. And just a few other things, like this, I can kind of torque it and kind of feel something back here. Get to the bottom of the overhead press, and I can kind of feel around, and there's a point where it feels a little weird. And that was basically the indicator. On my way from the bathroom to the 235 on the overhead press that I probably shouldn't even attempt it. So that's the topic of this video, is not attempting. Basically bitching out. And every once in a while it's okay. Every once in a while I say you should not attempt a PR. You should flex your common sense. Because my common sense was telling me, like, is it worth it to chance getting injured this workout when my goal is to hit a 275 overhead press one day, when my goal is to get 18-inch arms? And am I going to have more attempts at this in the future? How many more years of lifting do I have in my career? 23 years old. In terms of muscle gains, I could be making muscle gains well into my mid-40s. In terms of strength gains, at least for another 10–15 years. Come on, right? At least. So I have plenty more time to be making serious strength gains up until my peak, and it isn't worth this small little PR right now, risking that injury that could put me out for a much longer time. Much larger negative impact than the small positive impact of hitting this overhead press PR. And that is, I guess, the moral of the story, guys, is every once in a while you have to look at how your bodies react, how your body feels with certain things. Sometimes you'll know your shoulder hurts, but you're going to keep bench pressing. That's just the way it is. And you have to know the difference between soreness, not being a bitch, and actually hurting yourself. It's something that, it's this type of wisdom that you gain over time. But believe me, over time you get smarter and smarter and smarter. And what I recommend is from the get-go of your training career, be doing everything right. Be training right and don't get injured. The way you get injured is by doing things incorrectly and, for example, attempting overhead presses of 235 pounds for 3 to 5 reps when you know that you didn't get much sleep and you know that your shoulder is kind of off. So that's the moral of the story, guys. It is flex that common sense when it comes to everything. You know, you're about to go for a squat PR and you know that you have some acute knee issue. You normally don't have this issue, right? You normally don't have this, but today it happens to be there. It's like, do you really need to attempt some crazy record? It's a different thing if you're at a competition. You're at a fucking competition. But if it's just a regular training session, once in a while you have to know when to not hit something. I'm fucking proud of myself, I'm gonna be honest. I'm fucking proud of myself I didn't hit this 235 or 35 today. Because I could have seriously gotten injured. I seriously it could have sent me back whatever a shoulder injury might put me back at. My boy Chris Elkins injured his shoulder. Took him 2 months, over 2 months just to set up the damn surgery. And then at least 6 weeks before he could even be hitting direct work or something like that. It can set you back a long time. So, fuck. That's the video, guys. Train hard, train smart, but know that sometimes there are certain things you probably shouldn't attempt in the gym. Just know your body. Know it well. Know what's hurting. Know the difference between soreness and actual potential injury. Know the difference between soreness and actual strain. And fuck, man, common sense. That's basically it. I'm freaking happy about how much fucking common sense I played with today. So yeah, I'm gonna go for that 235 pound overhead press maybe next week. Yeah, maybe next week, right? Maybe next week or the week after. I'll get it. I'll hit it. And the reason I'll be able to hit that is because I didn't go for it today when I was not at my best, when I was not ready for it, when I was not, etc. I have so many years of lifting left, and I made the smart choice. Much love, guys. Have a good night. I have a mystery person bringing me some In-N-Out burger, 2 double doubles, a French fry, add ketchup, add mustard to the sauce, add pickle. Love you guys. Peace.
Hey, quit being a little bitch!
Ogus cake!
Motherfucker!